Hello and welcome to the first Whitefield Designs tutorial. Today we're going to learn how to make one of these lovely origami drop baubles. This one uses vintage sheet music, but today we're going to use a really eco-friendly option of scrap Christmas wrapping paper. Okay, to make your bauble you need 2 squares of wrapping paper. They must be squares. These ones are 15 centimetres by 15 centimetres, but you can have smaller or larger as long as they're both the same size. You also need a piece of ribbon. Probably this one's about 20 centimetres long, or you can use string if you don't have any ribbon, and you need a needle. This needle has a large eye to enable easy threading of the ribbon, but if you don't have a needle, I'll show you an alternative when we get there. Okay, so take the first sheet of paper and place it on your work table. What you want to do is turn it so it's like a diamond shape and fold it over. Okay, try to make sure that you match the edges to the edges and that you press the line where you folded it flat. It's important to press that flat so that you get neat lines. Okay. Open it out, turn it around, and you're going to fold the same way but in the opposite direction. And again, it's important to press down on the folds. Okay, so you should now have got a line across the middle and there, so it's like a cross on your diamond. Okay, turn it over. Okay, so what you want to do is then put it so that you've got it square on the page and fold over like that. Again, pressing it down, open it out, turn it round and fold again. Okay. Okay, open it out. Now this is slightly tricky. What you want to do is turn it so you've got a point facing you, then take the other 2 points here and fold them in towards that point there, and then press it down. So what you end up with is a diamond shape, or if you're looking at it from this angle, and you've got 2 flaps like that, so that it's folded. I'll turn that so that you can see the bottom of it like that. Okay, so you've got that folded like that. Okay, so once you've got it folded like that, take one of the flaps here and fold it to the centre. Again, we're pressing down firmly on the fold, and the same one on the other side. Okay, like that. So again, folding it down firmly on the fold. So you've got that, open those back up again. Now again, this is slightly tricky. What you want to do is open out this bit only and press it down like that, so you can see the white of the paper is coming through. Fold that over and then do the same with this side. So we're pushing that down like that, and again you can see the white of the paper underneath, and then folding it back like that. So now you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 folded triangles of paper like that. Once you've done that, turn it over and you're going to do essentially the same steps again. So you're folding into the centre, pressing down firmly on the edge, folding into the centre, pressing down firmly on the edge. You're then opening them both out again like that. Remember, you're opening out that, pressing it down like that, and folding it over. This side, we open it out, press it down like that, and fold it over. Now what you're left with is a shape like this. As you can see, that's going to form part of the ball. Okay, once you finish that, you finish your first part of the bauble. Get your other sheet of paper and repeat the same steps again so that you come up with 2 parts to your bauble like this. Then take your ribbon or string, whatever you're using, and your needle and thread through one end of the needle. Then take one of your bauble's parts, open it out and put the needle through the middle of the bauble like that. Pull it through carefully, leaving a long string behind. Then thread it back through the hole that you made, carefully pulling it through. Remember, the paper's quite delicate, so you need to be careful at this stage. Take the needle off, look at your 2 ends, match them up. Then you want to tie a knot in that. And open it back out, tie a knot. Probably tie it a couple of times, like that. And then feed it gently back through so that it's at the end of the bauble. You can put a pop of glue in there if you want to make it more secure. Then fold your bauble back along the lines that you'd already made so that it looks like this. Okay, we're now going to put the 2 of them together. And you can just put them together and let it work by gravity, or you can pop a touch of glue once you've put it together so that it has more longevity. Now, this is a slightly fiddly process. Essentially what you're trying to do is get each of the long points behind one of the shorter parts, okay, like that. So you want each long point to go underneath this. It is slightly fiddly because you can see when you get to this point that this needs to come underneath that one, and going round to here, that needs to go underneath that there. So you'll need to just carefully fiddle it so that each one of those fits underneath its respective shorter side. Okay, so once you've lined them all up like this, you can just push very gently and it'll all fit together, just like that. Now, it will hang like that under gravity and friction, but if you want to, as I mentioned, make it a little bit more long-lasting, you can pop a bit of glue under each of these flaps here. And there you have your completed Christmas wrapping paper bauble, which is an excellent way to reuse scraps of Christmas paper. Thank you very much for watching. Do follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and look at our website at whitefielddesigns.com.